Hello, ladies and gentlemen, dude and dudettes. I'm Matt Burns.
I'm a hungry animal.
Hungry?
Hungry.
Angry.
Hungry.
Hungry.
Swear to God, you bitch. I'm gonna get hungry in a minute.
Are you hungry?
No, I'm James Irvine. Who the fuck are you talking to?
Never mind. And this is The Burning Truth.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Bear in mind that there is a disclaimer before you started listening, so if you haven't, tough. But without further ado, I bring to you my little watershed or disclaimer.
Yep.
The following broadcast may contain language, opinions, and topics that may not be suitable for younger listeners, so I wouldn't advise it. Or for those that are easily offended, again, wouldn't advise it. However, I do believe that the Ninja Turtles are much easier on the eyes and ears.
I'd agree with that because you got one who's a leader, one who does machines, one who's rude but cool, and one who's a party dude.
And another one right now that's just covered himself in food. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am eating right now because we've just done something very special. So I'm just fueling my mind.
Yeah. Let's just say it's going to involve one of the topics that we're going to be discussing on the actual episode.
Mm-hmm.
But before we even get to the said topics, we've got plenty to discuss because we've done the audio disclaimer.
Yeah.
What are we missing? That's right. The Burning Truth is 100% and still solely behind and in full support of Black Lives Matter.
We are also advocates for the hard of hearing, hashtag, again, hard of hearing, hashtag, speaking out.
Yes, we are.
For those that are hard of hearing.
Yes, so just repeat, is it okay for me to repeat it once more for us?
Yes, let's repeat it again.
The Burning Truth is advocates and in full support of Black Lives Matter. And
also, we are also fully behind the hashtag speaking out movement.
100%.
100%. Not 50-50 for each one to get likes and listeners. No. We actually believe that these are good causes.
100%. And we have always got a mic available for anybody who wants to voice their thoughts and opinions on these subject matters, just as long
as they are not libelous or of a slanderous nature.
Correct, because believe me when I say this, one, we don't want to be getting sued and me having to seek out a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
And two, we don't want any false allegations, of course, because that just ruins it for everybody.
And three, he's too pretty to go to prison.
I'm too pretty! In my mind.
Pick up the soap, boy.
Anyway.
Make it squeal like a pig. Squeal, piggy, squeal!
Anyway, moving on. Moving on.
Chicken, pasta, bacon.
No, not going down there. Not going down that road. Nope. No.
That's what I'm eating, you fucking muppet.
The voice that you were doing, it was just, no. Anyway, moving on. I recommend you all to check out the Burning Truth website, especially the blog section.
The blog?
The blog.
The blog?
Every time it's my week, he always dubs it the log.
The log, because nothing is more drawn out than a Matt Burns poo that you have to look at. It's long, stinky, very, very hard to find out what's in it, and it doesn't make sense.
And yet he's the one who's sitting there and says, I talk shit. Anyway.
Well, it's coming out your arse face.
Well, at least it's coming out the right orifice compared to yours.
Fuck me, that was a big word for you.
And we actually know the meaning of it. But anyway, moving on. Recommend you check out the blog. It was my week this week, where we discussed some interesting topics, which is, I believe, TBT gaming and TBT interviews.
TBT gaming, TBT interviews. Woohoo!
Woohoo! Which, if I'm not mistaken, that almost leads straight into the next subject, doesn't it?
Does it?
Near enough, yeah.
Sorry, my mind was like fully drawn to my pasta, bacon, and chicken.
The chicken. Anyway, all I'm just going to say is, if you want to check it out, see some, what are the, some of the projects that we've been working on, please do check that out. But we are now moving on to TBT interviews.
Yeah, TBT interviews. We have completed our final one of this season.
Yeah, the just to point this out, the actual announcement is for TBT interviews is the fact that we actually have the final episode coming this Wednesday.
Why Wednesday?
Why not? But of course, in case everybody's saying is, what final episode? It's going. What the hell? No. Final
No.
No. No, it's not that. It's the fact of it is the final of this series of what we've done. And believe me when I say this, when I actually look back,
the final series, you penis. It's the final. It's the end. It's the finale to the season, not series. Stop saying series. I hate you. It's not Dexter.
Oh, good lord! Even though that's coming back.
Yeah, that's another topic that we can cover.
That we can.
Winging it, bitch.
Pretty much. But anyway, all I'm just going to say is it's going to go into a short hiatus after this Wednesday for a short time. But it will be back bigger, badder, better.
Just like my penis. Oh, no, sorry. No, I meant like my bum.
No comment. Moving on. But yeah, it is going to be done that way. Of course, we also recommend you check out the last episode that the last TBT interview that we did.
Yes.
Do you remember who it was?
I do believe it was Mr. AJ Hughes.
That it was. Or as someone put in the comments, if I'm not mistaken. Would you care to mention the nickname that you got given by a fan?
Oh, yeah. Would it have been the Knockout King of Matt Burns?
Yep.
You know something? I'm actually surprised I remembered that because I've got a memory like a goldfish.
The KO King of Matt Burns.
That's the one, the KO King of Matt Burns.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, I think AJ Hughes is considering actually taking and using.
The Knockout King
of Matt Burns.
Of Matt Burns.
Damn it. Probably didn't tell that there was an actual extra clip in the interview at the end of it.
I'm so glad it was there. I'm so glad it was there.
You're so glad it was there. You're so glad you're so glad that you got to see it.
Oh yes, I'm so glad that I got to see my friend Matt Burns being knocked out, unconscious, and then double sweet chin music.
Let me guess. By any chance, where you, as soon as you saw the hit, you were sitting there thinking, I need to be Chris Tucker, standing above him, going, "You got knocked the fuck out!"
Man, you just got knocked the fuck out.
And you know this, man?
And you know this, man.
Anyway, recommend you check out that one. But this is going to be a bit of a... We're going to have a teaser now. And my colleague is going to be doing that teaser for who is the next person to be interviewed.
Some would say that he is a working man. Others would say he is the king of monsters. What I will say to you is that, but chill. It's coming Wednesday.
Of course. And it makes sense. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Where's my fucking cannon monster?
Give me my fucking monster. I'll punch you in the face.
Yes, of course. Right. But yeah, that is.
Line, you know. I think I'm gonna have to knit that line. You know.
What?
I'm gonna have to knit that line off him, or I'll punch you in the face.
No, I think
give us a sponsor. I'll punch you in the face.
Anyway, moving on, shall we? Any topics you want to discuss for this week for the wrestling content?
Yeah, wrestling content wise, I do believe that Daniel Bryan is now dead.
Yep. On Friday Night SmackDown.
Because basically, it was a very quick death. It was a very quick burial as well, because it all happened within the first hour.
Yeah. You don't expect it, do you?
No, straight out of nowhere, just like an RKO.
Pretty much. And the scary thing about it is, it's just... the weird thing about it is when it happened, you sit there and you think, you really want, the good guy to come out on top. But this is just leveling that playing field of Roman Reigns is an unstoppable force right now. And especially with him taking out a absolute fan favourite of the crowd right now. Whew. And on top of that, did you actually see on social media some of the posts that were actually thrown out?
No. Paul
Heyman put out a post. Something in the regards of stating, thank you very much for your hard work and everything. Been an absolute privilege to work with you and everything, We hope you do well and everything.
Yeah, which also says he's leaving.
Wait. Roman Reigns. I hate you, but I respect you to a degree. Now get the fuck out my ring. Hashtag bye Daniel Bryan. Goodbye Daniel Bryan.
Wow. Shocking.
Now, either this is a long-term storyline because Bryan's going to be going to different aspects of WWE. Could he be turning up on Raw? Please no, please no, please no.
No, that will just ruin your career.
Pretty much. Ask Samoa Joe. What?
Hashtag buried.
Hashtag on commentary.
Hashtag windy, rainy WrestleMania.
God. Did not expect that.
Hashtag getting sacked in the morning.
I don't think I don't know if he was actually sacked or if he was released or if he asked for the release. Who knows?
Same fucking thing.
It's still the same thing. But anyway, moving on, shall we? As we, to continue, I hope, because in regards to this, what was so interesting is some of the posts from Johnny Gargano.
Right.
He put out a post. Hey Brian, been a while. With a picture of him shaking hands with Daniel Bryan, possibly from a match on the independent scene.
Right.
That'd be a good matchup.
I think he'd be better suited against Ciampa, I do.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, that's not what I'm just saying. I'm just saying that would be a good matchup. Ciampa would be a good matchup. Anyone on the NXT roster would be a good matchup. Need I say more?
Well, that's because of it.
It's
Raw and
NXT.
SmackDown. Yeah, it's NXT, and the rest is just garbage.
It's NXT. I know that WWE have also announced that they've kicked open the Forbidden Door.
Yeah.
Now, does that sound familiar?
It does sound familiar, but whether there's any truth in it is yet to be seen.
Now, the term Forbidden Door is closely associated with someone from AEW. If I'm not mistaken.
Stop being so cryptic.
Tony Khan.
Thank you. Fucking hell.
However,
Blood out of a fucking stone.
However, they weren't referring to Tony Khan or AEW. They were referring to doing some working with MLW. Okay. We'll leave that there.
Thank
put it
you.
to one side. And put that to one side.
One side. Making it long-winded. Stop it. I've had farts and poos that have lasted less time than you have.
If they do actually end up using the Forbidden Door properly, the way it's meant to be originally, aimed at, that would be absolutely epic for wrestling. However, they weren't the only one to use that line, #Forbidden Door.
Can you imagine a world, right, where Vince McMahon opens the Forbidden Door and actually lets them have a say in what goes on? Come on.
No.
No.
No. Or as the No Cat would say, no, 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 no.
Or as Matt Burns would say, no, 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 no. No.
No. Or, no, 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 no.
No.
Lemon pledge.
No more lemon pledge.
Anyway,
no.
As you were stating, there was more than one person who mentioned the Forbidden Door.
See.
Because Seth Rollins mentioned it.
Seth Rollins.
Do you know anything about this?
No.
Enjoy and embrace that my jacket made it through the Forbidden Door. And added the Young Bucks who were mocking him.
Oh.
But the good thing about it was, Seth might have actually learned his lesson from when he was on Twitter previously. He's having fun with it.
Oh, you mean like he's not being absolute plank?
No, he's actually having fun with it now. He's not being how he was previously.
Yes.
Which is good. Well,
it's about time he started having fun, because every single time, I think was it last year, when I decided to turn off the internet for the day because of Seth Rollins and his Twitter account.
Pretty much.
Because that shit just didn't make sense, and he was dropping himself in it left, right, and centre.
Didn't make sense.
Dropping himself in the proverbial poo.
Pretty much. But.
It's a big but.
It is. That's why I say it 3 times.
It's your butt.
Twat.
You said it, not me.
I didn't say it was my butt.
I didn't mean it was your...
Never mind.
Everything just has to be a personal attack for you, doesn't it?
You hit me feelings.
No.
I was going to go down the route of I'm offended, but no. Don't push that. Don't push that.
No, let's not open that door again.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. The scary thing about it is it sets it up. Now, the only issue I have with it is the whole storyline was great. WWE made one massive mistake on it.
They kept Vince alive in a cryogenic chamber.
No, they fucking spoiled the main event. I know you're thinking, how did they spoil the main event?
Sorry, but no. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank here.
Right? Big epic match on SmackDown where the stakes are massively high, potentially someone leaving the SmackDown for good. Couldn't they have just held off Roman Reigns' music for 1 week?
Well, I'm not going to say anything about Roman Reigns' music until you've had your little say.
I'm just saying, could they have held it off for 1 week?
No, because when you are desperate for a poo, you can't hold it in.
But then the problem was,
because
you know,
WWE is full of shit,
and they like to blow their load,
and like to blow their load a lot easier and sooner than most.
Yeah.
Then you gotta understand.
Damn it.
No.
But anyway, let's get back to business, shall we?
Is it a doo-doo business?
How long have you been waiting to say that?
I don't know. I really don't.
Anyway, the point being is, my thoughts on...
Time to do the plumco.
Right. My thoughts on his music, I like it. I'm fine with it. It goes with his gimmick and sets the tone of, I am, gives the vibe of, I am head of the table. Whereas his other music was okay. It just seemed more suited for a 3-man group.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I'd agree with his old music was just like it was the Shield music. Let's face it, it was just rehashed.
No. And before anyone who becomes very pedantic, no, it's not the Shield music. It doesn't say Sierra, Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta, Shield. I will backhand you. And if someone turns around and says, it's got a higher verb or a higher tone or a different, it sounds...
It's still the same fucking music, for fuck's sake.
Correct.
It really, really is.
Yes.
It's the same fucking music.
Yes.
Just stop. Anyway.
Your thoughts?
My thoughts on his new music is exactly how I thought of him when he was a face. It was a pile of dog shit, and I don't like it. Stop shoving it in my face.
You didn't shove it in your face.
First time
it's been revealed.
No, it is though. It's going to be shoved in my face every week now. It's like the whole Roman Empire thing. It's the only time now that it makes fucking sense about the whole Roman Empire. Beforehand, it just didn't make sense because he was one fucking man. Now he's head of the table and he's got people behind him. It makes sense.
Yes, and, has Michael Cole actually stopped saying big dog? No, he fucking hasn't.
Big dog.
Big dog. Shut the fuck up, Michael Cole.
Remember, Remember, Kevin and Perry go large. Big girl,
dog.
big girl. Now it's big dog, big dog. All he wants to do is do it. Big dog, big dog.
I am head of table. Big dog, big dog. I am head of table.
I just want to give you head under the table. More like.
No. No, Daddy. Anyway. Anyway. It is an interesting topic. Now, at the same time, now that we've got Daniel Bryan off the scene, is this the time for Cesaro to step up to the plate? Or somebody else to step up to the plate?
Please let it be Cesaro. Please let it be Cesaro. Please, 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 please.
And if so,
Cesaro.
If not Cesaro, who?
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 Well, I know you want Cesaro. I want Cesaro. But the problem is, do we want it to be Cesaro now? When there's a more likely chance of him losing?
No. No, do it now. Do it now.
Do it now.
Play with my little chopper. Oh, sorry, we weren't going there with that one.
No.
Yeah.
No, anyway. What I'm saying is, let's go down the route of who do you think should be the next challenger? Possibly with the chance of him being beaten by Roman.
Goldberg.
No.
Undertaker.
Not happening.
Triple H.
Could happen, but ain't going to happen because he has it signed in his contract. He can't be made look weak.
Randy Orton.
Raw.
You do remember what's coming up soon, don't you?
What?
The Draw.
Is it?
Well, yeah, it's about this time next year, isn't it? Surely.
They haven't announced it yet, and WWE tend to. And why do I get the feeling that WWE is just probably just going to, because they probably got everything working now, is fucking forget the draw. We'll do it next year. Because would you believe it that Randy Orton is tagging with a certain bro?
What? You taking the piss?
Nope.
Are you seriously? Did you want me to fucking rage today or what? Are you fucking taking the piss?
I wish I was.
I hear voices in my head. Bro! I hear too. You know what they're saying to me? Eat my bro nuts, man. Bro!
It's going to hurt even more what the name is.
Oh no. What?
Okay.
Bro! Oh, no! What the fuck is that shit?
I know.
Why? Why did he torture me? Why?
But
it's like the Hardy Bros.
But, and I'll say this, Orton seems to be quite big on Riddle.
No, that sounded so wrong on so many levels.
Yes, I know. And when I say Riddle, I don't mean riddling either.
Ned Flanders, you're only riddling when you're diddling.
No! Anyway.
Oh, I love that. That's great. That's made my day now.
No. Anyway, all I'll just say to you is it looks like an interesting team up, but that's not the only thing that's going to be interesting for WWE.
You're not fucking kidding.
Because down the road, we've got somebody who's lost a lot of weight who wants to have a comeback at wrestling.
Go on.
He is, to be honest with you, he is a top-notch worker. He has done quite a lot for the business, and at the same time, he wants to still give more to the business. Because he stated he never officially retired, even though his first retirement that he faked was in a pink jacket. Ring any bells?
Still struggling.
The person who always inducted people into the Hall of Pain.
Oh.
Mark Henry.
Oh.
What are your thoughts on that?
I thought he did officially retire.
No, he sort of retired on the quiet and due to potential injury, but he has been losing weight and he wants to have like a big final run, but sort of at the same time probably go out on do the old traditional way of in wrestling, going out putting over the next star.
Right.
What are your thoughts?
I don't know. I mean, I like Mark Henry, but really, I thought I don't know. I just can't see where he'd fit in anywhere.
Braun Strowman.
Oh, come on. Seriously, how many times has Braun Strowman now just either been buried or
I'm saying
buried?
actually fucking help him get him over.
You don't need to get Braun Strowman over. It's sheer size of the bloke fucking gets him over himself.
Yes, but bear in mind that the infamous WWE shovel is burying him. Or did you forget about that?
No, I haven't forgotten about it. It's just that there's no fucking place for somebody that runs around the ring screaming choo choo.
No. You mean the sound effect of choo choo? Fuck off.
Exactly. Here comes the Strowman train. Fuck off. Give him a good fucking gimme. In fact, actually, buy the rights for Captain Insano.
No, because we want Paul White to have that.
Yeah, but Paul White might not be able to fucking do it.
I think personally he should be himself.
Who, Mark Henry?
No, Strowman.
No, I was just about to say I'm talking shit now.
Strowman.
Yeah, but you're.
Yeah, but no. He should.
I don't know, because he hasn't really got that much charisma for me. I think for me, all he has is just a big guy. I mean, although I did enjoy the Shane McMahon match at Mania.
Because he threw Shane off the top of the cage?
Well, not just because of that, but because it was actually a good match. It was good storytelling, I enjoyed it.
But you do know that he is part number one contender now?
Oh, for fuck's sake, again!
I know you're thinking, how did he become it?
Oh, I don't know. I lose track with fucking WWE all the time. It does me nothing.
He pinned Drew.
Let me guess, he did it rather easily.
Nope. He had help. Inadvertently.
Oh, right. Can we all bury Drew now? Thank you.
Because of a certain champion, Mr. Almighty, Bobby Lashley. And I was listening there thinking to myself, hang on, Bobby Lashley just helped Braun Strowman get into the match, making it a triple threat.
So is he more convinced that he's going to beat
does he think
he has Drew?
And under triple threat rules, where there's no fucking rules, and he loses the champ, I believe the what was it, championship rule, where you have to beat the champion and under triple threat, that goes out the fucking window.
Yeah, I was just about to say, triple threat rules there are no fucking rules.
Meaning, what the fuck is he playing at? Wouldn't that make it harder for the champ?
Yes.
So why the fuck would he do it?
Because it doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I just try not to question fucking WWE anymore because nothing they do ever makes sense.
Yep.
It's frustrating garbage. That's what it is.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, I agree with you. Any other thoughts on your mind?
Yeah, I've just farted. Oh, sorry, no, we were talking about WWE. Same thing.
Yes.
Same bloody thing.
Unfortunately, we're now going to move on to another topic. I'm moving over to NXT UK. Now, there was plan of NXT UK having its own takeover.
But
Do you know? It has been unfortunately cancelled.
why?
It was originally the NXT Takeover Dublin, which has been officially cancelled. The event was scheduled to take place on June 20th, but the listing states that sales for the events have been stopped. Refunds will be available. The event was originally scheduled to take place on April 26, 2020, but it was rescheduled for October in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. The event was once again rescheduled, moving from October 25th to 2020 to the most recent date of June 10th, 2021. There is actually no official reason why it's been cancelled. Just that it's been cancelled. That's it.
Well, I've been waiting to watch like SmackDown in the UK now for over a year now.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously we can't because the pandemic, so it's getting a bit frustrating and getting a bit silly now. But you got to be safe,
Yeah.
and I do stress that you need to be safe. So it's probably for the best at the moment.
Yeah.
We'll just see what happens.
I agree with that.
Play by ear, that's what you do. Play it by ear.
I agree with that. 100%. Any other topics you want to discuss?
Regarding wrestling,
Yeah.
yeah, I want to talk about AEW and their relationship with Impact because I'm struggling to see where this is going at the moment.
Right.
Because obviously you've got Kenny Omega. He is champion of all the three brands.
3 brands.
Well, he's got 3 fucking belts, Muppet. 3 brands, 3 belts. Hello.
He's got more than 3 belts. What did you
What
know?
else has he got? Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, he has the TNA heavyweight, which was the one that was just brought in. He's got the Impact World. He has got the AEW. He has, I believe, the Triple A.
Whoa. Rewind. There's now a TNA championship.
Yes.
When did that come in?
Moose.
When did I stop? What?
Moose brought it in because he was recognising himself as the real world champion.
So now he's got TNA, Impact,
Yeah.
AEW.
Yeah.
Is it a Triple A?
Triple A. And I think he's got another one somewhere.
For fuck's sake.
Goes with his gimmick, doesn't it? Belt collector.
Yeah, but I was just hoping it was like he was collecting Gucci belts and shit.
Who knows? Who knows?
I just, I don't fucking know. I really don't. I didn't even know they bought the TNA title back.
Yeah.
I mean, what are they using that? Is that a sign that they're bringing back switching the brand?
No.
Impact bringing back the brand of TNA. What?
No.
What's going on?
No. It was just brought back because he was then running through. Moose was running then through the old TNA originals and everything, and doing it that way. And in actual fact, it should have already been merged into the Impact world. But Kenny Omega decided to, no, I won't keep the belt on my shoulder because it looks nice and look like a belt collector.
Oh, so he was actually going to retire it, and he's gone. No, I want to keep it.
I think the idea was it was originally meant to be merged with Rich Swann when they had the unification between Moose and him.
Yeah.
And instead they decided, no, they like the idea of two belts, a bit like how Chris Jericho did when he became unified champion.
Yeah.
And then when, because it looked good on Rich Swann, when Rich Swann ended up losing it to Kenny Omega's like, oh, look, I have this belt, I have these belts, I have another belt. I think he's trying to catch up with Ultimo Dragon.
Yeah, I just about to say, Ultimo Dragon, how many titles did he hold in any one given time?
Good Lord, I forgot. I lost count. Genuinely. I think it was... I'm trying to think how many it was off the top of my head. It must have been about at least... There's got to have been over 10. Over 10 belts. What would you say?
I don't know. I really, and genuinely, I don't know. I really don't know.
I'm having to look this up now, because,
You would look it up on Google anyway, so why are you trying to fucking play it out that you're not?
I am looking it up.
Just like your Pornhub account again. You found it yet?
I'm looking it up. I'm almost there. Ultimo Dragon. Right. On this picture I'm looking at, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wow. Did you have to lean all the way forward to find that out?
Yes, because I wasn't too sure on something on a certain shade. Oh, my mistake. Hang on.
Wow.
Hang on. Yep, 10. 100% 10. 10 belts.
That's a lot of belts. That's a lot of brass or gold to...
Ultimo 10. You can call him now. Ultimo 10.
Ultimo 10.
I'll bear this in mind that we even had Austin Aries attempting to try and break that record with 4. 2 of them being British companies.
Yeah, but...
Didn't happen. It didn't happen. Oh no, my mistake. He had more than that. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 belts.
1, 2,
And
3,
2 or 3 of them were
5.
from Impact. I think.
Right.
I think he was just trying to copy. That's all.
I really don't fucking know, to be honest.
Shall we move on?
Yeah, I just about to say I'm a bit lost with that one because anybody could win a title so long as they've got a good presence in the ring and
But to hold
good
10
psycho-
championships.
what have you. But to capture that many championships,
Yeah.
it's a good feat, really.
Oh, hang on. I'm just double checking on Austin Aries what he had. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he had 5.
Five.
5.
A lot, though, isn't it, really?
What?
Still a lot.
It's still a lot at the same time. Still a lot. It's impressive, is what it is.
Fair enough. Well, let's move on anyway, because, quite frankly, that talk is boring me now.
Well, anyway, let's get back to Impact Wrestling, shall we?
Yeah.
And let's get down to the Knockouts division. A former Knockout champion has returned.
I did read about something about this, but I can't remember for love and the money what was going on.
Tyler Wilde has returned. Yeah. And
yes,
genuinely, I did not expect that.
How come?
It was the fact of how she ended up leaving. It wasn't like it was I'm retiring and going off into the distance. It was sort of, it came across as she got into the wrestling business. It was on TNA for a bit, for about 2 years, about 2 or 3 years, and then boom, retired from wrestling.
Right, so you reckon it's just like the old age story of I really, really miss it, want to get back into it, because it does happen, doesn't it?
And do you want to know the reason why she left? To concentrate on her psychology studies.
Study.
Studies.
Psychology studies.
And now, to concentrate on her studies of psychology, which, for wrestling, that'll go hand in hand really well.
Psychology studies.
Fuck off.
Fork offs.
Fuck off. But then bear in mind that from 2011 to now 2021, she's been retired.
Yeah, for 10 years. It's a long time, isn't it, really?
That is a long time. But glad to see her back. She actually made her return in April 25th for Impact's Wrestling pay-per-view Rebellion.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just good to see her back. Genuinely.
Yeah, well, it's always good seeing a wrestler come back, but we can only judge her by her performances now, so we'll just have to see how it goes.
Fingers crossed it goes well. But did we already discuss the other debut that happened at Rebellion? Or haven't we?
No. I don't think so.
No, we haven't. Because he's very, very tall and you can't teach that. I mean, wrong gimmick.
Wrong gimmick. Do you mean the one that has actually had an interview and you actually get a good insight to why you were such a dick?
Yes.
And it actually, it gives you a sense of empathy and you have a degree of sympathy for him. And because we do this ourselves, we can understand where he's coming from.
Yes.
Man, he looks mean and lean now, doesn't he?
Holy shit, is he jacked to fuck?
Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't say he was jacked to foot, but damn, he looks...
No, for someone his size.
He's working. He really, really has. He's done really well for himself.
I'm not saying he's jacked like he's a Bobby Lashley, but bear in mind, he's a tall dude. If I'm not mistaken, over 7 foot tall, and he's in the shape that he is now.
7 foot tall like my penis.
In your mind. Anyway, let's continue. The point being is some people know him as Big Kaz XL now, but on Impact he is known as W Morrissey.
W Morrissey. Has he been named that before?
Yes, he has.
Are you sure?
Yes. I know what you're thinking. Has he been named that before? How? No, he shouldn't be. Yes, he has. It was called when he was born.
So he's using his actual name.
William Morrissey.
Okay.
What? Are you quite surprised at that?
I am actually, yeah. I'm surprised by that. I suppose it's another way of stopping WWE from copywriting shit.
They can't copyright that one. He can still use his Kaz XL.
Yeah.
But yeah, genuinely, he is somebody who I will say, he is looking great. The only thing I will say is how he came into it. Everyone assumed he's part of the Eric Young's group and everything. However, from watching how he's been, I wouldn't say he is part of that group, if you understand what I'm saying. He seems to be his own man, his own person. But at the same time, still taking, handing out a kind of whoop asses and taking names.
Well, like I say, I wish him all the best because, he wasn't the greatest in WWE, but then again, he wasn't in the right frame of mind to be in WWE. And if you watch the interview, he does say that he doesn't feel like they were ready.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough. It takes a lot to admit that.
Yeah, it does.
I was going to say it takes a big person to admit that, but that's just taking the piss.
And you can't teach that.
Nope. You can't teach that.
Although, I will say, in his debut match on Impact, I felt really sorry for the jobber who got killed.
Was it Daniel Bryan?
No.
Oh, sorry. You just mentioned jobber that got killed, and I assumed it was Daniel Bryan. Silly me.
You do realise that the last match that former Big Cass had in WWE was against Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
You know. Shock horror.
But yeah.
The thing's really...
I believe he started to use a powerbomb finish.
Okay.
Which I will say, the way he laid it in on this, I'll call it as it is, a jobber. It was like, boom! Referee, don't even make him pin. He's fucking out. It's one of them. If Impact really wanted to emphasise it on him, they should have had him to hit the powerbomb and just say, it's over. The guy's knocked the fuck out. He can't even defend himself. Done. Yeah. Move on.
I see you. Hey, man, I see you. He did.
It was one of them. It was like, as soon as he went up, it was like, he was dead before he hit the ground.
It's going to be interesting. Like I say, I don't watch Impact. I fucking hated it not so long ago.
I
But,
do recommend check up on it from time to time.
but
I do
I think
recommend
I
it.
will. I'm just like I say, I'm not happy with the whole Kenny Omega thing and being the belt collector. It doesn't interest me.
Have you seen who Kenny Omega might be feuding with on Impact later soon? Which is a risk in its own right.
Go on.
Sami Callihan.
Ah, okay.
It's a possibility he could be feuding against Sami Callihan. Now that's an interesting matchup. Now, for me, I've only seen lately AEW on Impact. Are we going to be seeing more Impact on AEW? Other than the Good Brothers?
Well, again, that's where I'm coming back to the point is I don't know where it's going. The whole belt collector thing. I like Kenny Omega. I like what he's trying to do. But I just want to know, is it going to make sense? Are we going to get a big payoff at the end of it?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? It's been quite a while now, and we're not getting any explanation since Kenny Omega beat John Moxley.
Yes.
The picture's not getting any clearer.
And on top of that, somebody is challenging him for his AAA mega title.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen that he has got to defend it, but who?
Someone's already challenged him. A former WWE champion. Well, he is a former WWE champion, but it wasn't the WWE champion. He was a former, I think, US, was it? Let me just double check. He is a former NXT champion. Former United States champion. And he also won NXT Year-End Award for Match of the Year against Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
It would be the wrestler formerly known as Andrade. Or should I say La Sombra now?
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that because hasn't Alberto Del Rio said that he is going to be facing Andrade?
That's if he isn't arrested.
Because I do remember. I do remember.
Yeah.
Seeing an article actually made by Chris Jericho. So, wonder what's going on there.
Who knows? But we'll have to see. But it is supposedly that he has appeared for AAA and he is challenging the AAA Mega Champion Kenny Omega to a championship match at Triple Mania.
Beg your pardon?
At Triple Mania.
Is that what they're calling it?
The event, yeah. Triple Mania.
Wow, what a cheap rip-off.
And I think they're at 29, Triple Mania.
Wow, what a cheap rip-off.
Why do you keep saying it's a cheap rip-off?
It's a cheap rip-off. Triple Mania. Oh, come on. Shut up.
Well, they're called AAA.
No.
What do you mean? What's your problem?
No. Zip it.
What?
Zip.
Why so angry? You really don't like it. You really do not like it, do you?
Zip. Zip. No.
Okay. Just no.
Put a pin in it and move on.
Okay. Shall we move on?
Us.
Hello?
Yes.
Still there? Shall we continue?
Yes.
Because bear this in mind, this is their big event.
Okay.
Right. Shall we move on to any other topics now?
Yeah. Shall we move on to non-wrestling topics?
I did actually have another topic to possibly discuss, but I'll save it for another week.
Yeah, let's save it for another week.
Probably for the best.
Yeah,
Let's move on to... Yeah. And I know you really wanted to do this, but not yet. Have you got your wrestling moment of the your epic wrestling moment?
I have actually. Epic wrestling moment.
Go on.
Now, a lot of people will be like, it wasn't really much of an epic wrestling moment, was it? Well, for me, it was, because I've got two of my favourite wrestlers in a match that was ridiculous but funny at the same time. And I was rooting for either man because I have much love and respect for both.
Okay.
That would be William Regal versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Do you remember the match? All I'm going to say to you is, strap on. No? Leather strap match?
Yes.
Now, it's... For those that don't know, to have that sort of contraption you and still be able to pull off a good match like that is genius.
For anybody who's done a strap match or a chain match, respect to you all.
It must be really difficult to have that much to take in, because, wow. At least it wasn't a dog collar match.
To put it kindly, to put it in expression, I've actually done a chain match.
Look, what goes on in your bedroom in your spare time?
No.
Constitute a wrestling match.
No. I'm just saying this. Everyone seems to sit there and think, oh, it's only a chain match. What can you know? It's dead simple. No. You have to use fucking logical thinking on this one. If you throw somebody over the top rope, right, said person can't just get back into the ring by going under the ropes or through the ropes. Because bear this in mind, there's a chain attached to it with another person attached to the other end. So if you wanted to get them back into the ring, you've got to pull them back over the top rope.
Yeah, you've got to pull them off. I mean, over. Sorry.
If you throw them through the ropes, you've either got to follow through the same fucking rope. Just don't fuck up. You just got to make it. It's just got to make sense. And believe me, I'm very lucky that when I did the chain match, that everything worked out the way it was planned.
It worked out peachy for you.
Yes. Now, my issue is I'd seen it go terribly, terribly wrong, where someone ended up being pretty much almost looking like they were tangled up in the ropes because they forgot which
potentially
way...
decapitated.
Near enough, yes. And I've seen it. And it looks like a goddamn horror story.
Does it make you clench all your throat and go, ugh?
That, and and I'm sitting back going, this hurts. This just hurts.
I did tell you to get a smaller size butt plug.
And on top of that, getting whipped by a chain sucks. As well.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that does leave a mark.
Kinky.
No, it leaves a mark on you, but also takes a bit of your soul.
Big asshole.
Pretty much. Anyway, shall we continue?
Yeah. Wonder
As you were
what you're
saying-
going to say.
As you were saying, the strap match, Austin, Regal, great match. One to recommend to check out, and probably you can even check out on the WWE Network if it hasn't been neutered by Peacock.
Peacock. Peanut. Peacock.
I said it right this time.
You sure?
Yes,
You sure?
it was Peacock.
Peanut.
Shall we move on to the non-wrestling topics?
Wish. I'm enjoying this peanut. Yes.
Fuck off.
I heard that.
What? You're meant
Fuck
to
you
have
too,
heard it.
Burns. Fuck you too, Burns.
Fuck you, Irvine. Fuck you.
Fuck you, car.
Back into South Park mode.
Yep. Fuck you, car.
Anyway, let's get down to business. Let's get back to some topics, which is, let's move on to our non-wrestling topics.
Yes.
Is there anything you want to discuss? Non-topic?
Yes, there is. I am a big fan of a TV series, Dexter. We've actually discussed it before.
Yes.
On favourite TV shows, etc., etc. And yeah, it's coming back. It was rumoured, but it was a fucking shock because he was adamant that he didn't want to come back and do it. But seriously, they really need to right the wrongs of what they did. Either go down the path that we were expecting, or just
Something different.
Yeah.
But I'm really sorry to say this, but you do realise this also opens the door to make it worse.
Well, I'm hoping not, but at the end of the day, they did redeem Prison Break, so...
To a degree, yeah.
Not to a degree. I actually liked the new season. It was a bit rushed, but at the end of the day, they had a lot taken.
Yes. I'll agree with that. In other words,
yeah.
They were, translation, trying to get their shit in.
Yes, exactly. But Dexter season 8 was not rushed, and it turned into a massive clusterfuck. Well, the ending did anyway. The ending fucking ruined it.
Ending ruined it. Then you got the books that were people who usually read the books were upset because it's like, not following the books.
Yep.
But then again,
so will they right the wrongs? I don't know. Yet to be it remains to be seen. We shall see. I'm hoping, keeping my fingers crossed.
yes.
But we shall see.
Answers on a postcard.
Please.
Anything else?
Obviously, we're not. Anybody that hasn't seen it, I won't spoil the ending for you. But yeah, it wasn't good.
No, it wasn't.
It was not good at all.
It was that bad. I would rather have Irvine picking on me for a mispronunciation of the word peacock.
Not
Over it. Because it was that bad.
It was pretty bad. Let's face facts. It was pretty bad.
Yes.
It was shockingly bad.
Yes, it was.
No, it's fucking terrible.
Yes, it was. Anything else you want to discuss?
You have to excuse me. I was up at 5 o'clock this morning.
Okay.
Still awake.
Any further topics
Yeah,
you'd like?
I'm going to discuss about the return of live events.
Go on then.
Now, we have
But bear
got
this
events.
in mind, you're on about live events. Are you referring to wrestling or non?
All live events because they're all entertainment, so they all fall under the same bracket.
Okay.
Wrestling events and music events, etc., etc. They're all returning, and I can't wait. I want to know actually, and I want to ask our listeners, what shows are you looking forward to seeing outside of wrestling, or are there any particular wrestling shows, whether it be local or international, that you're looking forward to seeing live? I just want to know because I'm looking forward to, obviously, to seeing SmackDown, which could be Raw, which I'm not sure what's going to happen first yet, but we'll see. I just want to know what shows are you looking forward to seeing?
Yeah, I'm down
What
for
about yourself? Are you looking forward to seeing anything, or have you got to wait 2 months?
that. I see what you did there. Subtle.
Very subtle.
Very, very subtle, but I'll mention that to you after. Because I know exactly what you're referring to. But yeah, in regards, there is some events I'm looking forward to. One of them being the fact that wrestling, going back to wrestling, can't wait for that to happen. But aside from that, I'm also looking forward to being able to go back to potentially being able to go watch a movie at the cinema.
Oh god, yeah, I missed that. I know you can do like the driving ones at the minute. It's not the same though, is it really?
Watching it from home is nice, but the cinema, has that big feel to it.
In other words, you just want to watch something on a very large TV.
Damn right. And can you blame me?
Well, yeah, because you're the reason for the increase in Pornhub. I do not watch Pornhub. Yes, you do.
I do not watch Pornhub. That is some false allegation. That is fake news.
That is what news?
Fake news.
Sounded like you said geek. It's like, what the fucking hell's geek?
Fake news.
I do believe that the thingy has just had a massive brain fart.
What has?
It glitched out on my earphones then, so I was
So I thought you were about to say I glitched out then.
Well, yeah, that would also be true. But yeah, I've got things that I'm looking forward to seeing. I know Matt Burns has got things that looking forward to seeing now.
You know,
Whether
I'm looking forward to being able to meet people I haven't spoken to in a long while. Possibly arrange, going out for chats. Having a good laugh, maybe a cup of coffee.
hey, cup of coffee. Seriously, dude, please get laid.
For God's sake! Why did you instantly assume that?
Why?
Why?
I'm Quagmire.
Oh yeah, I forgot you are the Quagmire of the Debating Truth.
Giggity.
Giggity.
Giggity. Giggity!
Who else but Irvine?
It's Irvine, it's Irvine. Giggity, giggity, goo.
Oh, good lord.
What?
That could actually become a new tagline, couldn't it?
I don't think Seth MacFarlane would be very happy about that.
I said it could be. I never said it will be.
Dear Seth, would you please kindly relinquish the rights to Quagmire's insanity so that James Irvine can get himself over?
With who else but Irvine?
Who else but Irvine?
I don't
It's
even think that.
Irvine.
I don't even think that's even his. I think that's actually an imitation of somebody else. I think. It's something
Woody
with-
Woodpecker.
Pretty much. Anyway, are we going to be saying that's a wrap up for this week's episode?
Yeah, I would say so. We've had a good chinwag beforehand
No kidding.
On a butt chill episode of TBT Interviews.
That we did.
But chill, we shall be back.
I see what you're doing. Be chill. I see what you're doing.
I'm feeling a little bit chilly. Does
Anyway.
that mean? Oh, mind you, I'll say, does that mean that you can join on your quiz, but it's no longer online anymore?
What was that?
The quiz. You can't go online anymore, can you?
We're not at the quiz.
Oh, for God's sake. Never mind.
It's not online. No, it's not. You have to be there. But it's one thing we'll say. We do recommend you to check out, Alex Who the Quiz is Alice, which is now currently probably doing their latest quiz, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, and I do believe that this week it is adult cartoons.
Which I'm upset I'm not being able to attend.
What do you mean? I could have done voices there. I could have done voices. I could have done what I was born not to do.
Correction, you were born to do that.
No, I wasn't. They're not that good.
Fuck off. The SDR.
Why do you keep asking me to do 4 cops? I don't understand.
Fuck off. Where the hell did that come from?
What?
I said fuck off. Not fuck off, you twat.
You keep telling me to do 4 coughs. I'm like, I don't understand. The mind of Matt Burns is an enigma.
Coming
Is
soon.
mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick.
No, Patrick. Mayonnaise is not an instrument.
Good lord.
You just have to slowly release your mind until you're doing absolutely nothing. Oh dear.
And I think my brain just broke. Anyway, that aside, I'm just going to jump into the plugs, which we of course always recommend you check out the charitable organisations for like Changes for Health and Wellbeing and Change Recovery Radio and Mind and Don Louise Hospice Cares for Children and Young People. We always recommend you check out the lighter side of wrestling beat from Botchamania, WrestleCrap or OSW Review. Any of them are absolutely awesome, and we always recommend you check out, your local wrestling promotions. Be it either... What was
Wrestling
that?
Wrestling
promotions.
Promotions. Sometimes I wonder, how old are you?
What do you mean?
Wrestling.
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 It's a wrestling promotion.
Cut me
And
some
we're going
goddamn slack.
to
I've had to put up with you throughout this entire episode and an interview.
Fuck you, I haven't put with you, twat Burns.
You didn't get abused.
I'm getting abused.
Anyway, check out your local wrestling promotions.
Yes, check them out.
Please do.
Not all, but some.
But if you think that we've missed any, or if you want to check out what your local promotions are, wrestling promotions.
Wrestling.
Wrestling.
You can watch wrestling on Peanut.
Why am I sitting here thinking to yourself, is this WWE versus WCW again? The wrestling
I don't
business.
Know. Why, dear Lila?
Anyway, get back to it. In case you don't know what your local wrestling promotion is, there's an app for it called Babyface Wrestling App.
Babyface Wrestling.
And you can check out the Burning Truth website, which is www.theburningtruthuk.com.
Truth that burns. Like when Matt Burns pees.
Or am I having an aneurysm?
Or is that just a bad case of chlamydia?
You need help. You need help.
I'm not the one with chlamydia.
You need psychological help. If any of us...
Well, I know this, man!
Anyway. Right. Let's get back to it.
With your butt plugs.
On the website...
I would say that I've been giving you a ribbing, but you just enjoyed that.
Rib. Anyway.
No.
Moving
we need
on.
a more lemon flesh.
Anyway, moving on.
Excuse my cow fucking monster.
None of that Cowabunga shit.
None of that fucking Caraboa shit.
Anyway.
Propose you.
I just call it right now, for fuck's sake, you bastard.
Anyway, you can check us out on the Burning Truth website at www.theburningtruth.co.uk.
UK.com.
Oh, is it .com? I thought it was .co.uk.
No, it's UK.com.
Oh, is it UK? What?
Yeah. www.theburningtruthuk.com, where you can listen to us probably live, where you can probably listen to past episodes, where you can listen to all the interviews on there, and you can also check out the blog. We've also got the links page, where, just to point this out, the links page does actually get regularly updated. Yes, they do. And just to point this out as well, we cannot be held responsible for any external links, as we do not have any control, so please do not be upset if there's anything offensive. Make us aware of it, because then we can assess it ourselves.
Cry me a river.
No.
No.
And...
No.
What? Oh my God, that worked.
And if you want to support The Burning Truth, we of course have a certain page.
Where you can buy our merch.
Which is the merchandise page, where, as my colleague just stated, you can buy our merch.
Our fucking merch, you bastards.
Because you want a kind of monster.
I can't a fucking monster. No, I care about shit.
Right, and of course we are on social media, be it either Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. You can listen to past episodes, be it either through the website, Spreaker, Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, Amazon Music, and of course, Google
Google. 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 Google.
And many other external sources.
Yes. HP, Brown.
What the fuck? How the hell did I know you were going to say that?
Mayo.
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise, an instrument?
No, Patrick. Anyway.
I got some mayonnaise for you. Alright.
Moving on. That's a wrap up for the links. And this week, our regular scheduled mental health message.
Yes, it is okay to be not okay. Asking for help is never a sign of weakness.
Nope.
And there are more people out there that care for you than you'll ever know.
That is very true. So don't ever sit there and think, a family member won't help you, a friend won't help you, a colleague, hell, even a complete stranger could even catch you out by surprise and give a helping hand.
Even a quick little fuckwit like me.
Yes. A quick little fuckwit like him.
Giggity. Alright.
And of course, we always recommend you to never compare your behind the scenes to other people's greatest hits. Quoted by Tom Campbell, who was part of Cultaholic. We, of course, also recommend you all to make yourself a priority once in a while. It's not selfish. It is necessary.
Necessary.
If you could be anything in this world right now, please be more kind. And ladies and gentlemen, what is the number one rule of Progress Wrestling and the Burning Truth, and in general in life also?
Don't be a dick.
Pretty much. And for the ones in the back of the row, on the back row who are probably not paying attention, don't be a dick.
And if you can't hear me, here's one for you a bit further at the back. Don't be a filthy dick.
Or just don't be a dick in general. Anyway. And with that, we of course also recommend you all to be from a certain film. Bill and Ted. Do you still know the full names? Have you still got the full names in your head?
My God, I've forgotten already. I don't even going to try this time because I can't get it in my head. What is wrong with me? Like two of my favourite films, and I cannot get it in my head.
Soon to be 3. When he's watched the third, which is
soon to be 3.
The quote is from the characters Bill S. Preston, Esquire, and Ted Theodore Logan.
Be excellent to each other.
Yes, be excellent to each other. Wild stallions. But of course, we always recommend you all to stay well and stay safe, and hopefully that you do reach out to certain people who are probably in need of assistance. But don't be a stranger to anybody you haven't spoken to in a while. Be it either a family member, a friend, a colleague, anyone you haven't spoken to in a long while. Don't be a stranger to them. Be it either through message, a call, instant messenger, text message, carrier pigeon, whatever means of being able to get a message to them. Writing a letter, Morse code even.
Yep.
Yes,
coded the Morse.
And in case if anybody is asking, yes, I just added that one on off the top of my head. But with that being said, I've been Matt Burns.
Happy Elmo.
Are you still hungry?
No.
Good lad. Good to hear.
I ate some canned chicken and it tastes like shit.
Was that from Food Grub that you ordered?
We was shit.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Minus 5 stars for that food. Anyway, I'll say again, I've been Matt Burns.
I've been James Irvine.
We hope you all stay well and stay safe, and until the next episode, we always recommend check out your local wrestling promotions, but it has been emotional, and we'll catch you on the next episode next week. Catch you later.
Bye-bye now.